Good evening, my friends. I'm Matt from theshavingcadre.com, here for an evening shave, like usual. I just got done honing this Easy Aces, Genco Easy Aces. I spent a little time on the Naniwa 1K Superstone 5 and 8, and then I took it to the Calico Cream Co. Hone, and then I finished it on a Ancient Ocean Jasper. Popping hairs really well, so it should be a really good shave. My soap for tonight is going to be Stirling Plumeria. A friend of mine gave this to me some time back, and it needs to get more use. I like it. It's got a really nice juicy plum scent to it. And then my aftershave for tonight is going to be the TDS shaving soaps Lang Lang. It's got a nice bitter, maybe sour, flowery note to it. I think it'll kind of work with the Plumeria. And then my balm is going to be Viking Hebdi, or Hedby. I'm probably saying that wrong. And my brush for the evening is going to be a Sorrentino Brushworks with a really nice silver tip badger knot in it, from AP Shave Co. It's I think it's a 30 millimeter. It's a nice brush. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get loaded and get the shave started. Just took my shower. In the shower I had a pre-shave, which was the TDS pre-shave conditioner, which is really nice. I'm almost out. Luckily, my sister-in-law sent me some, and I should have some of that hopefully in the next month or so. But if I run out, I'm sure I have plenty of other things I can use in the meantime. It's been a nice weekend. Weather was really great. Friday was our anniversary, and we had a really nice time at a nice out-of-the-way little Italian restaurant out in the sticks, which was actually really surprisingly wonderful. And then had a paint day over at a little local coffee shop. So we painted a picture together with one of those group paint deals. Not really my thing, but it was enjoyable. It was fun. And then spent today hanging out and playing with my son, my little boy. We went to an antique shop, found a few things for him, found a few things for me, and played with his tanks. So it was a successful day. And then I got to hone this evening. Oh, and in addition to that, I restored a few razors, did some polishing, which I enjoy doing too. So. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm a member of theshavingcadre.com. It's a forum that we get together and discuss all manner of shaving, sports, straight razors, safety razors, cigars, bourbon, cars, you name it, we talk about it. And really, we're just a nice group of friends that really enjoy getting together. I mean, so much so that one of our members tonight did a gender reveal on a Zoom call, and I mean, it just shows a lot of us on there are just kind of like family. So I encourage you, if you want some more fellowship and you want to talk about shaving, and if you want to talk about what's going on in your life or what's going on in whatever you want to talk about, pop over into the Shaving Cadre. I guarantee there's a thread that you're gonna enjoy, and awesome people over there. We don't mess around with politics or any of that. We shave, we chat about shaving, our lives, and have a great time. Love Stirling. It always turns out great. Can't beat it. Boy, I remember when Stirling was kind of new, like 10 years ago or so, or 9 years ago whenever I found them. And they were giving away gigantic samples every single time you made an order from them. Haven't actually used my Jasper hone in probably about 2 months or so. I picked up a set of J-Nats, and ever since then, hadn't really honed with it. Now this is my friend Thomas's razor, and I know he was wanting a different kind of edge. I made a J-Nat edge for him. I'm gonna make an Escher edge for him. So it's kind of nice to pull this one out for a change. The Ancient Ocean Jaspers are pretty quick stones. At least mine is. It's kind of nice. You go from the 8K and you can jump to pre-finisher if you'd like, but you can definitely just go straight to the Jasper and be done. Well, the edge turned out really nice. Couldn't really expect anything else from this Easy Aces. I personally own an Easy Aces, Genco Easy Aces, and it's really one of the nicest razors I own. One of the very best American-made razors, in my opinion. That Plumeria scent is really nice. It's like just a sweet, almost flowery scent. I'm a pretty big fan of whatever that is. That's nice. I wasn't certain at first that I'd enjoy it, but can't say I've met too many soaps that I don't like. Unless they don't agree with my skin. I'm usually kind of into trying anything. Probably should have mentioned it. I'm at about 48 hours worth of growth on my face. Yep, the edge is perfect. I mean, for me anyway. I mean, now, not everybody has the same skin, follicle size, etc. So it may not agree with everyone, but for me, this is great. I did do a video bevel setting this razor beforehand and finishing. The bevel set video turned out fine, but the finishing video, it's kind of hard for me to. I always finish on water on the sink on the Jasper, so I did a few laps on the Calico Cream, and then I took it to the Jasper, and then went to the sink, and I couldn't get a good angle. So that portion of the video is kind of a loss. So you may get another video, or not. We'll see. But the bevel set went perfect. And I'm sure I'll upload that here pretty soon. You'll have to excuse me for being pretty quiet. Pretty sharp razor. What do we got going on this week? Personally, professionally, I've got trainees with me right now, teaching them the ropes on systems. Which is just fine. I enjoy doing that. I just giving myself a nick there. Felt a little something. So anyway, yeah, I'll be doing a little training. And then, yeah, I did give myself just a hair. And then I've got some deadlines coming up here real shortly. And so I'll be kind of indisposed for the latter part of the week, going into next week. Continuing to test the molds for making scales with epoxy, though I'm thinking I'm going to need a pressure pot for setting my my epoxy well. My problem is bubbles, and a heat gun isn't really going to cut it. But I'm going to keep working at it. I think some of it has to do with how I'm mixing the epoxy, but we'll get there, I'm sure. Felt like I gave myself a nick, but I think I might have got close. Everybody does it once in a while. No stinging really on the cheeks. On the neck I got a little bit right down here. On the Adam's apple. That's a sharp edge. You know, even right here where it felt like I nicked myself, I don't really feel anything at all. Kind of trying to move it around a little bit. But as our friend Major Rich from the shaving cadre would say, I guess I passed my saving through. Kind of a throwback to Dungeons and Dragons. I did not lose any of my precious bodily fluids. Well, maybe just a hair here on my Adam's apple. Definitely pulled out a nice BBS shave. All right, I hit myself a little Thayer's cucumber, witch hazel. Just about out of that bottle. Might only have maybe 8 to 10 shaves left in it. And you know, this last shave I did, I put the balm on first. You know what? I kind of like that. I think I'm gonna do that for the next week. Put the balm on first and then slap the aftershave on. Kind of like the you still get the sting a little bit, but I feel like that balm is directly on the skin and kind of soaks in a little better. So a little bit of the Viking Hedby, I think is how it's said, maybe. Not even sure if this brand is still around, to be honest. It's got a nice masculine scent to it. Maybe it doesn't match perfectly with Plumeria and Lang Lang, but I think they'll mix fine. Well, Thomas, I'd say your razor is just fine. I think you'll like that edge. Yeah, that mixes well. Sweet and kind of a sour note from the Lang Lang. Put a little bit more on, I like that. But yeah, I found these TDS aftershaves to be pretty calming. I really enjoy them. Well, guys, I guess that's my shave. Thanks for joining me. And as always, please check out the member channels from theshavingcadre.com, including Major Rich, who goes by Rich Blout, Hannah Barber Dave, Bill M, Nurse Dave, The Cutthroat Journey, Long Haul Tanker, and there's a bunch more guys. But check out those channels. I usually link them in the description. And as always, guys, it's great to shave with you. Please like and subscribe, and I will shave with you later. Take it easy.